How to motivate others when life sucks. This video was inspired by a Reddit user who was asked to deliver a motivational speech to a large group of people, and because of some issues in her personal life, she didn't feel like she was ready to deliver it. Her name stays anonymous, but having spent the last 5 years listening to thousands of speeches, here are 5 things that you can do to bounce back into action, to point you in the right direction, and just say yes to more opportunities. Let's get into it. Hey brave leaders, this is Gagan Singh from Smart Public Speaker. Make sure you stay till the end so you can get the 5 tips on how to motivate others even when you might have an area that you're not comfortable with. Number 1, you fit the mold. If you've been asked to deliver a speech to 10, 50, 100 people, that's because whoever recommended that speech to you thinks that you fit the mold. In their head, they're going through all the people in the audience that are going to be sitting there and going, nope, 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 nope. And when you come through, it just goes beep, 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 beep. That's what's going through their head. Whoever the well-wisher is, they know that you have something to offer that the other people don't, and that is why you're on stage and they aren't. Number 2, focus on your strengths. So many areas of our life come together to give us a balanced life. Maybe you're really amazing at running a business, and at the same time you have a really good health. But when it comes to personal relationships, maybe that's not a strong point for you. Or maybe your health is amazing and you can run 17 marathons in a year. Good for you. But when it comes to running a business, you slack off a little. Whatever that case may be, focus on your strengths. Whatever you're good at, double up on that. And a really good way of gauging what you're good at is if someone was to come up to you and ask you to deliver a speech about entrepreneurship. So now not only are you passionate about entrepreneurship and you love it, but others are asking you to deliver a speech on it, that's a really telltale sign that you should be talking about that. Number 3, lead with a vision. If you failed at something in your life, which most of the leaders have, great, you can now turn that into an asset and share that with everyone. We can learn from your failures and miss all the potholes and avoid all the dangers and stop chasing the dead ends, and it could really work. And you were the person that led us to that. Instead of seeing that as a weakness or not sharing that because it makes you vulnerable, share the things that you've learned from your mistakes so we can be better off as a result. A friend of mine delivered a speech about how he lost £1,000 investing in Bitcoins. And the speech was really inspiring for everyone in the room because it told us what not to do with our money. But here's the thing, that was a speech about failure. It wasn't he was proud of how much money he has earned from Bitcoin. No, he was just doing a speech about something he failed at. But from his experience, we all learned, and we give the credit to him. Lead with the vision. Where you're taking your audience is far more important than where you are personally right now. Number 4, what's the alternative? If you keep saying no to all the keynotes and all the opportunities that come your way, what happens? Well, this is what happens. Nobody knows, and therefore nobody cares. What if you start saying yes to the keynotes, and what if you start planting the seeds of ideas that you've been thinking about all your life into people's minds? And what if you start finishing your talks with a call to action to bring more people into your business, to raise your brand awareness? Things will change, don't you think? Number 5, the bounce back. No matter what happens, you can find a way to bounce back up, to reignite the fuel and start climbing a new mountain. Les Brown often said, you must be willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. So the next time an opportunity knocks on your door, open it, let it in, and see where it takes you. So here's a quick summary of the 5 tools we talked about today. Comment below and let me know which one is your favorite. I have a goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers to get YouTube to monetize my channel. So if you like this video, consider subscribing to this channel. Entrepreneurs take care of the world. I take care of the entrepreneurs. Brave leaders, I'll see you in the next video. Pow!